D2 Word Life here with the Angry Commentator and Rip sucks at Call of Duty Tides. And today we are tier rank listing every single Call of Duty game. From the first one all the way to the latest release that came out on console. We ain't doing no Call of Duty mobile, and if we did, that'd be in trash.
It being undecided for me because I don't play mobile crap.
Mobile is garbage.
Yeah, but I don't even have that here, but okay. Now we go all the way back to... Now let's get it started. Starting with the first Call of Duty game, the first one that was released in 2006.
All the way back to yesteryear.
You talking about the first one? That was 2003.
Or 2003, whatever. Well, 2003, whatever. God damn. You know how many people are just pissed off by saying the wrong year?
Yeah. You said 2006. I'm like, wait a minute.
But anyway, this one was just basically the story mode kind of game. This was before multiplayer took over. I don't really have a whole lot of experience with this one.
The first one was great. It was great.
Your thoughts on that one? You probably see video gameplay
I
of
haven't played it.
You probably seen videos of it.
Yeah, I've seen videos on it. A lot of people say it's great, but I never played it. Now, this is unlike the newer ones where they're all the same thing. Whereas the first one, well, it was a clean slate. They had to build upon nothing. They had to set a foundation with that one. The only experience with making games like that was, what's it called? Medal of Honor, that's what it was.
So, and me, I really have no... I don't really have any Call of Duty experience up until Black Ops 2, so... These ones are just a blank to me.
Yep, I have experience from COD 4 all the way up until Van Garbage.
Vanguard. You even have experience with Van Garbage. You have a little bit of experience. I remember a funny singular clip.
Yeah.
But anyway, I mean, you said it was great. I'll just say, this is the game that started a franchise, so I really can't call it trash or undecided. So I'll just say it's all right. I mean, it was the baseline that started a whole series after all. Like Frank was saying.
Well, like Frank said, they had to start out from nothing, so...
Yeah, and Infinity Ward, before they made the first Call of Duty, they were making Medal of Honor, so that's all they had to go on.
So I'll just say the first Call of Duty game, we'll just say is all right. Then we go to the second Call of Duty game that was released the following year, I believe. Again, I really don't have any history with this game. What about you two?
Good.
Or one of you two? Do you even remember playing any of COD 2 here?
It was good.
I have COD 2 on the Xbox, but I've never played it.
It was good.
It's like I really have no experience with this one either.
It was a little bit better than the first when they did it from nothing. They kind of built more onto it.
Oh yeah, and before I go any further, we got Hall of Fame, great, good, all right, trash, undecided. If we can't come to a conclusion, but I'm thinking the second one is undecided. I really have nothing to go on here. I never played it. I can only go by hearsay with this one. Kind of like Frank over there.
Well, like I said, I was pretty good. It was decent.
I don't know if anyone will go on the undecided. I'm just going with your opinion and saying it's all right-ish. They got better, but, it's not the greatest. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing with the third game. Really no experience with it.
I have experience with that, although it's only the first mission, and I don't really like it. It's all right, but I don't really like it.
It was all right.
It's like we're gonna have more...
They were building on nothing, and then they just kept building that foundation just to get better.
So yeah, I'll just say, would you, in your personal own opinion, with these older older Call of Duty games, would you say it's better than the second one or not?
My personal opinion, I haven't played it enough to make a decision on it, so I'm gonna have to put that in the undecided.
Well, seems to be Riptid's the only one that has a little bit of experience with these games.
Well, if you guys want to put it in undecided, that's fine, because that's up to you guys as well. It was all right. It was, like I said, they built from nothing, and they just kept building that foundation just to get steadier and steadier.
Well, 2/3 of us haven't played it, so.
Yeah.
Seems like
So we can put it in undecided if you guys want. It don't bother me.
I'm just going to go with undecided for the second one, along with the third one.
It was Treyarch's first Call of Duty, so give him that.
Yes.
But they would go on to create more better Call of Duties. I only left Call of Duty 1 and all right because it built the foundation. Undecided, I really don't have enough information on these games. Never played them myself. Now we go to Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. I'm pretty sure you know about this one, Frank. The first original one.
I have some experience with it. I didn't play it a whole lot, but out of any of the Call of Duties that came after the original 3, I have played this one more than the previous 3. The campaign, awesome. Multiplayer, awesome. I didn't play the arcade mode much.
So do you have any experience with the first Modern Warfare, Riptidz?
Yes, I do. It's Hall of Fame.
Okay.
It was Call of Duty 4 that kickstarted the franchise into stardom.
So, where would you guys rank this? What is it, Hall of Fame worthy? Great, good? Where would you rank this?
Hall of Fame?
For me personally, I put it in good.
So, John says Hall of Fame. Frank, you say good. Can we just compromise and just put great then?
Yep.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is all more variety of just, instead of us deciding what, me and Dustin deciding on everything, is everyone's opinion. Like, it's good to be heard.
Me and Frank have experience with most of these games, if not all of them. Then we got Call of Duty World at War here.
I put that in Hall of Fame, personally. I love the zombies. I love the multiplayer. I'm a sucker for World War II stuff.
Yeah.
And the story is great.
Honestly, it's Hall of Fame. There is no putting that below anything. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I've never played this game, but I'll take you guys' word for it. Even though I did hear that older gamers who played this game said it was great in its own right. Anyway,
zombie mode, awesome.
This was
multiplayer
to have zombies.
Awesome. Yep. Campaign, awesome.
So both of you would say
World at War was the first one to have zombies. It was also the only one at the time to have, as far as I know, vehicles in the multiplayer maps. I might be wrong on that, but it had tanks in some of the multiplayer maps.
It was the first one that had tanks put into it.
Also, co-op campaign.
Yep. So both of you would say Hall of Fame.
Yes.
I would say so, yes. That's 2/3 right there.
So now we go to MW2.
MW2, I hardly touched MW2 compared to a lot of other people. I'm sure Riptidz would say that it's great. And MW2 and Black Ops 2 usually are the ones fighting over the top spot when it comes to people's lists.
Yeah.
Me, personally, I didn't play it as much. I liked the Spec Ops. The campaign was great. Multiplayer was chaotic, hectic. The way they balanced all the guns in the multiplayer was they made every single one overpowered.
Yep. So, John, Riptidz, whatever. What's your opinion on Modern Warfare 2, the original?
It was great. It was really good.
Would you consider it Hall of Fame worthy or not?
Take the dogs out.
Because there's other good games out there that were better than this.
Just give me a sec.
I think I would just, based on what you guys said, I think I would just personally put this one under great. Would you say it's better than the first Modern Warfare game, though?
Yes. It's more over the top and more action movie-esque, but I still think it's great.
Yeah, and then we're almost getting to the quality of discussions here.
Yeah.
In-depth discussions here, but we got the first Black Ops game.
And that's funny.
That's what you're playing right now?
I'm playing Black Ops right now.
Yep.
You notice I keep looking away. It's because I was playing Black Ops.
Ironically, you're playing Call of Duty while we're talking about Call of Duty games. Okay.
Yep.
So we got the first Black Ops game now. I wasn't around during. I didn't play this during its freaking multiplayer heyday. I got tiny experience with it, but that's
my
not.
favorite Call. It's my favorite Call of Duty.
But
so I put it in a Hall of Fame.
But that's not saying much.
It was very chaotic in the beginning.
Like back during its multiplayer heyday, what would you say would be like?
It was literally just chaotic.
All over the place. Yeah, and I remember I started playing this with Frank, but that's only a little bit of experience with bots, so I really can't say much when it comes to the other stuff.
Yeah. I like it. I used to be a complete asshole when it came to people who camped. If you were the type of player who camped with Ghost, a suppressed Galil, and a Strelo launcher, Claymores, that's a stereotype for the Black Ops 1 multiplayer. For those who don't know, it's a stereotype.
Yep.
But if you played like that, I was your worst enemy.
Yeah, and what about...
Oh, so you played like I did, just hunting.
And what about the zombies mode if it had it on there?
Zombies is S tier. But in this case, be Hall of Fame.
So would you both say this BO1 goes in the Hall of Fame?
Yes. Even though it was chaotic in the beginning with a bunch of glitches, it was still fantastic.
Black Ops 1 is also the most sold Call of Duty to this day.
Yeah. Would you say it's better than World at War? That's another debate.
Yes. As far as how the gameplay feels, it's a lot better. It's a lot more smooth, not as clunky, not as glitchy.
Yep.
It also has
at times it did feel like that one, but when they started putting patches into it in the beginning, it started to feel more of its own.
Yep. So now we go to Modern Warfare 3. That came out in 2011?
2011, correct.
Yeah.
Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare was 2007, World of War was 08, Modern Warfare 2, 09, and Black Ops 1, 2010, the most sold Call of Duty to this day, and it's about to be 15 years old. That's kind of sad how Call of Duty can't beat a 15-year-old game in sales. Anyway, now we're going to 2011 with Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer's first Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3.
Okay, Call of Duty expert, what would you say about this game?
First off, it had the survival mode, which I love. That's what I play on it. I don't play the story. I don't play the multiplayer. I just play the survival. That's literally all I touch on there.
Yep.
The multiplayer is all right. It has all right maps. I say half of them are good, while half are terrible. Like, you'll have a map like Hard Hat, which is good. And then you have Terminal that returned from the original Modern Warfare 2.
Yep.
And then you have real bad ones like Downturn and Baccarat.
Oh, don't get me started with Downturn. That was crap.
Yeah, those maps. Yeah, that's how shit that map is. Both me and John are agreeing on it because that map was so shitty that both of us remember it by name.
Yeah.
And then the campaign was good. Hey, I just killed D2 Woodlife.
Yep. Anyway.
I killed her with the China Lake. Remember that thing, John? Pump back.
Yes.
Launcher.
The damn fucking bots on your goddamn Call of Duty Black Ops game with the same names
Wait
as
a
your fucking friends on there.
Yeah, Riptidz ain't in the game, so he's spared.
But anyway, where would you rank MW3?
I would put MW3 at minimum good, at most great. But me personally, I only play the survival, so I put it in the good.
Okay, so what would you think?
I'd put it between great and good.
Modern Warfare 3 is usually described as mediocre. Like
The
it's just-
storyline was kind of mediocre. The multiplayer, it had its goods and bads, but some of the maps, like Frank was saying, crap.
Yeah.
Only like half of them are great.
So
And the thing about that was Modern Warfare 3 was built by the fans, essentially. If you hated something in Modern Warfare 2, it was gone. Commando Pro, gone. Death Streaks, not gone. Final Stand still there. Let me think, what else? What was the other one? Oh, Danger Close, gone. One Man Army, gone. They listened, but people still hated it.
But anyway, Modern Warfare 3, I'll compromise and just put under good. First one under good, there you go. Oh, I see the next one's BO2.
That automatically is going up there. I think we could all unify on that one.
Fight me on it. It's on top of Hall of Fame. Fight me on it. But we still got to talk about it anyway. Why people like it so damn much.
Storyline, amazing. Zombies, amazing. Maps, amazing as hell.
Well, not all of them.
You know, there's another thing that we neglected to even mention. The streaks in the multiplayer, the kill streaks. What were the kill streaks?
Oh, yeah. What were the kill streaks?
So, yeah, in World at War, and I just killed myself. That's great. Ran into my own mortar. Anyway, so Call of Duty 4, World at War, you had the spy plane, you had the mortars, or artillery barrage, as it was called on there. You also had the attack dogs. It was the same for both of those. Modern Warfare 2, I don't remember the exact lineup, but you had great streaks such as the Pavlo, then the Harrier. You also had a chopper gunner. Now, Black Ops 1, I remember all the streaks off the top of my head. First, you had the spy plane for 3 kills. And then you had the RTXD, the little remote control car, for 3 kills. You had the counter spy plane. You had the SAM turret. Then you had the care package. Those were 4 kills, by the way. You had the care package and the napalm strike for 5 kills. Then you also had the mortars. And you had the Valkyrie rockets for the 6 kills. Speaking of SAM turret, anyway, you also had the Rolling Thunder, and you had the Blackbird SR-71 for the 8 kills.
Yeah.
And then for 10 kills, wait, no, you didn't have anything for 10. For the 11 kills, you had attack dogs and a gunship. So Black Ops 1, when it comes to streaks, its spot is there.
Yep.
Black Ops 2, I would have to look at the list of the streaks, but it has essential. But I do remember a lot of it. There is the spy plane, the UAV, the counter spy plane, or UAV. There's the care package. You got the war machine. You got the death machine. You got what's the other one? The sentry gun, the guardian.
Yeah.
You have the escort drone. You have the AGR, a gay robot. You have the Lodestar. You have what's another one? You have the orbital VSAT. You have the Swarm, the stealth helicopter, or the stealth chopper.
Yeah.
I think there's one of it. Oh yeah, the Warthog. Or as I like to call it, the Farthog, because it sounded like someone taking a massive shit.
Yes.
I agree.
And yeah, freaking Black Ops 2 Hall of Fame too. That was the first Call of Duty game I actually played and got into way back in the day. Jesus Christ.
But I call it the Taco Bell hog.
Yeah, and then I got a couple of good stories. I remember when Frank tried to kill me with that flying with a drone on the freaking Black Ops 2 game and blew himself up. The 100-kill drone, you killed yourself.
Yeah. Let me paint the picture for you, Riptidz. It was on Hijack. You know that spot where you climb up from the spawn? Go to the left, there's a door there. To the left, there's a staircase going down. There's a balcony out there. It's a room people that camped in.
Yeah.
D2 was at the bottom of the ladder. I had a 100 killer drone. I was going to throw it down at him. I threw it down. I was at the top. He was down there. It didn't do anything to him, but it killed me.
So
he didn't even have flak jacket. I didn't even get a hit marker. Nothing happened.
He blew himself. That and let's talk about the other funny incident that happened. Let's talk about the other funny incident that happened to you on Black Ops 2. When your own trophy system killed you.
Yeah, I was so weak. My screen was red. He threw a grenade in there. You know how the trophy system, it shoots something out and destroys the grenade. Creates a little explosion. Well, I was so weak that little explosion killed me.
Essentially, he got killed by his own trophy system. I'm like, how's that even possible? And all the other countless moments on there that I can't even recall, though. But yeah, the multiplayer great Zombies was actually pretty good.
Zombies, for me,
on BO2.
There was only one map. There was only one map in Black Ops 2. Well, there was one map I didn't like, which was Origins. And then there was Die Rise, which 50 I liked, 50 I didn't. And then all the other ones I liked.
Especially that freaking, like, Western Outlaw zombie map.
Oh, Buried.
Yeah.
Yeah. D2, you experienced Buried for the first time, and you were cracking up, just laughing because of Leroy, or Arthur's his real name, was holding the crawler just doing this.
Supposedly, like, we need to freaking play a freaking around Buried for a video at one point.
Yeah.
But yeah, freaking, I had good memories with Black Ops 2. That's why I put it in Hall of Fame tier. No other Call of Duty game I've played since came even close.
Yeah. Storyline, dude, the storyline, amazing. The Easter eggs for it, kind of good. Some were bad.
Yep.
And then when it came, oh, we forgot to mention maps. Yeah, every Call of Duty game so far has had great maps. Every one of them. Now, there has been some stinkers, like COD 4, Overgrown, World at War. You have Bog. Wait. Is it Bog? No, I forget which one it is. Black Ops 1.
Well, every Call of Duty game has one of its ironic maps that people remember.
And Black Ops 2, when it comes to terrible maps, you got Aftermath.
Yeah. When it comes to good maps, you remember you got Hijacked, and of course I really have to say it, but you know Nuketown as well.
Yeah. I'm not going to bother mentioning that because that's in all the other ones. But
you know what I mean.
Standoff, you have Raid, you have Slums, you have Overgrown, which I do like that one. You have Plaza, Turbine, pretty much any map that's not Aftermath.
Yeah. Now, moving on.
Hold on. Not done yet.
The zombies. Talking.
I love the zombies. I love the campaign. It had a great selection of guns. The only gun that I thought could really buff probably be the Type 25. Despite the fast rate of fire, it didn't kill as quick as others.
Yep. So we ready to move on now?
Yes, let's move on.
You know how I automatically put Black Ops 2 in Hall of Fame? Well, this next thing we're going to talk about, I'm automatically going to put in a tier, and I don't think we're going to have an argument with this. Ghost goes in the trash. I don't care. I don't care about any of that game. It was shit, in my opinion.
Garbage.
But I guess we got to talk about it. So let's talk about why we think it's crap.
Yeah, so Ghost, let's start off with the obvious. First off, the story mode was below mediocre. It was generic. That's worse than mediocre. At least mediocre, it does something, but generic, no.
It was
like the main bad guy, Rourke, was supposed to be, what is he, like the leader of the Federation?
Yeah.
He's a brainwashed guy. Would you put a guy you brainwashed in charge of your whole operation when he could easily flip back over to the other side? That was dumb. The characters, you had Keegan, Merrick, Walker, Hesh is the same guy. You had Elias, you had Logan, you had Riley, that goddamn stupid fucking dog. Then you had, what's the other guy's name? Ajax, that's what his name is. He was the guy that Rourke killed, the first Ghost.
Yeah. Yeah, not to mention.
I remember him.
Yeah, and then what you got? Enough of the story, because I'm talking about the crappy multiplayer. Hacked on the first fucking day. Glitchy as shit. Hacked as shit. Made the gameplay experience crap. I have a friend of mine who bought Ghost. He regretted buying it after the day he bought it. He said, yeah, he goes, that was a waste of money. Oh, yeah, and let's not forget, Ghosts, I believe, was the only one that didn't have a zombies mode.
Yeah, Ghost instead had Extinction, which Extinction, you had to go, plant a drill, protect the drill, move on to the next spot, do the same thing, and then the same thing, and the same thing, and it was just repetitive. And it had one map when they first launched.
I mean, I give them credit for trying something different, but if the freaking fans want zombies, give them zombies.
Originally, it was supposed to be zombies, but then they decided, oh, we're going to try something new. And guess what?
It was shit, too.
Everyone hated it.
Because it was shit.
And then we move on to the multiplayer, which is what I have the most amount of experience with. First off, the maps were over-designed. You had a bunch of empty, useless rooms that you could have done without having on the map that didn't need to be there, but they were there for some reason. You had terrible spawn points. Despite the gigantic size of the map, I uploaded a Rage video. I literally spawned in front of people. You got this big open map, but the spawns, no, you still spawn right in front of people.
It's like,
you get shot, and then you get spawned right in front of someone else. Get shot, spawn, and then you hopefully you spawn somewhere else. You're like, oh, yay, I spawned someone right behind you. Die.
Fuck, spawn.
Yeah, time to kill was quick. I'll walk out into a spot and I'll look around. I don't see anybody. I'll get shot, and I'm like, where the hell was he at? Oh, he was camping over there with a thermal scope, either an M27 or a sniper rifle.
Yeah.
And then the streaks. The streaks, I'm only going to mention two of them. One, the SATCOM. Ghost is the only one that has the SATCOM. For those that don't know how the SATCOM worked, essentially it's this thing with a dish you put on the ground. It was a UAV replacement. And what happened was when you look at someone, it pings them, not on the map. No. You can see them through a wall if you was another teammate. So D2, if you're looking at someone, then I can see him through a wall. That is the fact. Dumb as shit. And then you had the stupid dog, Riley. Whenever you kill a guy, the dog would kill you. Murder dog.
Yeah. So overall, I think freaking Ghost, that was crap. The developers shot themselves in the goddamn foot with this one.
Oh, don't get me started on the freaking glitches and the death barriers on that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I will give him credit for this. Some of the maps, let's say not downfall. What is it? The map falls apart throughout the whole game. It's like a big building crumbling apart.
Yeah.
But that map, you had dynamic map elements like that. The map would change over time.
Mm-hmm.
But aside from that, there wasn't really much. They were just big, over-designed. They were too big for 6v6. And a lot of times you ran around looking for people, and you couldn't find anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So, yeah, to me, that's why Ghost deserves the trash award that it has. But I only played a couple games at a friend's house at the time on Ghost, and I'm just like, nope, and I just went back to playing Black Ops 2 for many more years.
Another problem was Black Ops 2 came out before. That was a high bar to follow.
Yes. But then again, it doesn't matter.
So when Ghost, all the way down here, people hated it.
I mean, it wouldn't matter. If Ghost was a better game and was more on, I don't know, Modern Warfare level, it would probably still rank low by comparison to its predecessor anyway.
And the weapons were shit.
Yeah.
It had distinct weapons I'd never seen, like the K7, the Bulldog, and the SA. Just to name a few.
I mean, hell, any Call of Duty that came out after Black Ops 2 probably wouldn't do so good. Hell, they could have done World War II after Black Ops 2, and it probably wouldn't have done any good on the rating system.
Since Black Ops 1, there hasn't been any Call of Duty that came close to breaking its sales. The second most sold Call of Duty is Modern Warfare 3.
Yep. But anyway, enough about a round of how crap Ghost is. We got to freaking move on because we got more games we got to rank here. So now we go from the crap of Ghosts to let's go into the future and fly around with Advanced Warfare.
Yeah, this was Sledgehammer's first solo one. And because it's Sledgehammer, it's going to be crap.
You and I both have experience with Advanced Warfare when it came out.
Yep. Advanced Warfare, I can sum up the multiplayer like this.
It was all right.
What's that? Oh, it's an ASM-1 Speakeasy. What's that? It's a Battle Obsidian Steed. Those two guns rule the multiplayer.
Yeah. And your
The
thoughts?
campaign had Kevin Spacey,
Yep.
which at the time, yay. Nowadays,
Mm-hmm. Your thoughts on Advanced Warfare as a whole?
It was all right.
To me, it wasn't the best, but it's like I did play Black Ops 3 that came directly after this, and it was pretty much the same premise. So it's like, I wouldn't necessarily call it Hall of Fame or great.
I would put it in the all right. Right above Ghost.
It was just all right.
I mean, it wasn't like Ghost shit territory, but
It was different for the time. It was a Titanfall knockoff, really.
would you say it's better than the first Call of Duty game or not? And all right.
Well, you saying the very first one?
No, I haven't seen the very first one.
No. If you're comparing it to the very first one, then that's an unfair comparison.
Yeah. That's why, fuck it. The first one's gonna stay where it's at top of all right. But freaking hell, Advanced Warfare, I wasn't a big fan of it. Your thoughts on any of the other freaking stuff besides the story? What about the zombies mode? You remember that?
Exo Zombies. Never played it. I didn't like the look of it either.
Let's just say it was a game.
It was there just to be there.
Yeah.
But, it doesn't get any more better because we go to freaking goddamn Black Ops 3 next, and that also had the futuristic flying around bullshit that Advanced Warfare had.
Yeah, it had less of it because in Advanced Warfare, you could jump up, but you could also go like this in the air.
Yes.
In Black Ops 3, you couldn't do that. You could just jump up. That was it. You
Yeah, I
couldn't
remember.
shift while in the air. But you could run on the walls.
Yeah.
And it was also the first one to have specialists. Black Ops 3, the worst campaign ever.
Okay. Why do you say that?
And-
Give you reasons why you say that.
Why? Because it was disconnected, didn't make any sense. I didn't give two shits for any of the characters. Like, the only one I can think of is Hendrik, who was the one guy you talked to. Any other character, I don't know their name. They're forgettable. And then, there is one thing memorable about it. There's that one quote that people always say about Black Ops 3, train go boom. That's the one thing people always say from Black Ops 3's campaign. The one quote people always, oh yeah, Taylor. That's the other character. Those are only two characters I remember. Now, Ghost, I remembered most of the characters from Ghost. Keegan, Merrick, Elias, Warg, Hesh, Logan. I remembered all of them.
Yeah.
But this one, nah. Not only that, but the story was explained in fast-scrolling text that you had to pause in order to read.
Yeah.
Basically, they did it Star Wars style.
Yeah. And then...
Yeah, so what happened was your character, spoiler, your character dies in the beginning.
Yeah.
But the rest of the game takes place before he dies, in his mind.
Yeah, and then the multiplayer I thought was okay, but it wasn't the best either.
Now, multiplayer I did enjoy. I hated the specialist, but aside from that, I enjoyed it. It was fast-paced. It had a good balance of guns. Until the XMC was added, then that balance was completely destroyed.
Yeah.
One gun upset the balance of all the guns. The streaks were good. You had the UAV, the counter UAV, the HX. Wait. HX, whatever the hell it is. HXC. That little toy car, like an RC.
Yeah, the HXC.
Yeah. HDXC, something like that. Anyway,
Yeah.
You also had the care package. You had the wraps. You had the GI unit. You had, what's the other thing? The Cerberus, that's what it was. It's a little robot, kind of like the AGR.
Mm-hmm.
That's the name of, Sentry Gun. You also had the Guardian come back, which is cool. And then the maps. The maps, when it comes to 3-lane maps, Treyarch does them better than anyone, from what I've seen. Somehow Treyarch makes them work, whereas Sledgehammer never can get 3-lane maps to work. 3 games from now, the third game we're going to talk about after this one, worst map in the series.
So yeah, and what about the zombies portion of Black Ops 3?
Zombies. Me, I don't care for the whole complicated Easter egg fetch quest kind of zombies.
Yeah.
Zombie Chronicles, I thought was good. Problem is, they changed some things like Origins. I hated the mud. They made the mud slow you down even more in Black Ops 3. They made the swamp in Shinonuma slow you down even more. They straight up removed some guns from the map, from the wall, and put it somewhere else.
Yeah.
Now, Black Ops 1, I mentioned earlier, Black Ops 1 had the World at War maps for DLC in the Resurrection map pack alongside Moon. And the thing about that is it had some of the guns from World at War on the wall and in the box, like the M1 Garand, the Thompson, the trench gun, the double barrel, the MP40, the STG. Missing one, Type 100. You had the FG42. You had all that. Wait, M1 Carbine, Car 98K. You had the Arasaka. You had the Gewehr 43.
So yeah, that means
Oh, you had the sawed-off shotgun and the scoped Car 98K.
Yep.
You had plenty of guns. And then Black Ops 3 comes around, they don't have any of that.
Yep.
And they have guns from Black Ops 1 coming back, but they messed them up. Like the M16. When you pack a punch the M16 in Black Ops 1 and 2, it gets a reticle on it like an ACOG, and wait, no, I don't remember if it gets an ACOG or not. And then it becomes fully automatic, and it gets a grenade launcher. Black Ops 3, it stays a burst, and it doesn't get a grenade launcher.
Yep. So,
and then Advanced Warfare was the first one to have supply drops. Black Ops 3, to me, has the worst supply drops of them all.
Yep.
And the maps, it depends. When it comes to multiplayer maps, I think most of them are good. And when it comes to zombie maps, I think they're all good as far as design goes. Some I don't like, some I do like. It's a preference.
Yeah.
Worst campaign, decent zombies, and I say a good multiplayer. If I had to put it somewhere, it would be in good, right next to Modern Warfare 3.
So yeah, that.
I also think Black Ops 3 was the first one that had the perks into it.
Huh?
They put perks into the game, like fucking the Coca-Cola shits things.
What? That was World at War that first had those. That was the second map of World at War, Verrucht, that introduced the perks, like Juggernaut, Speed Cola, and all that.
Yeah, I know Black Ops 2 had that too.
Now, Black Ops 3 did add gobble gums, which I didn't care for. It made the game way too easy.
Yeah.
But where would you rank, with everything you said, I think you pretty much just gave a lot of what the game was. John, where would you put Black Ops 3? We have experience with this, playing this.
I'd put it at good.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily call it Hall of Fame worthy.
It beats Advanced Warfare.
Oh, yeah, and going back to discussing Black Ops 2, I know I should have brought this up when we were talking about it, but Frank, you know me, I'm the only motherfucker you know that had golden ballistic knives, and they need to bring those weapons back in modern games.
They did bring them back.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they brought them back in Black Ops 3.
But yeah, I had them golden ballistic knives. I was a real asshole on Black Ops 2 with those. Talk about try hard much. But anyway, we go to Infinite Warfare next.
That's my thoughts on it.
Okay, so you're automatically putting that in trash.
Put that right next to Ghost for all I care.
Okay, what? Okay, why do you think it's so damn bad?
For starters, remember how I said I don't like the overcomplicated fetch quest design of zombies?
Yeah.
Well, Black Ops 3, we had Zombie Chronicles and the Giant, so we didn't have to deal with that. Nope, every map was an overcomplicated fetch quest design.
Yep.
And then the campaign, I never played it. Never played the campaign, so I'm not commenting on that. Multiplayer, my God. Now, remember, I've only played the beta, but the campaign, I would constantly get shot like 5 seconds after spawning. I would go around a corner, immediately get shot. It's like people knew who I was.
Yeah, I really wasn't that much
Time
of a
to
fan of
kill.
Infinite Warfare either.
Time to kill, not as quick as Ghost, but it was very quick.
Yep.
Oh, and Specialist. I hate Specialist, so that adds on top of it. And the streaks, I don't remember the streaks being good neither.
Yep, John, you can Riptide John. What's your thoughts on Infinite Warfare? Oh, that bad too. Okay.
You don't
fine.
even want to know.
Okay, fine. Fine. I guess
next to Ghost.
based on your reactions, I guess you guys can answer this. Do you think it's worse than Ghost or not under Trash?
I would much rather play Ghost than Advanced Warfare, and Infinite Warfare.
So do you think Infinite Warfare goes on top of Trash?
Yep.
Got
God. And because Infinite Warfare sucks so bad, it gave us Modern Warfare Remastered. Again, that one sucked.
They bundled that in because barely anyone would have bought Infinite Warfare. After 2 futuristic games, people were sick of it.
Exactly. Of course, I remember you and I played Modern Warfare Remastered a couple of times for videos, but that's about as far as my experience with it goes.
Yeah, and when it comes to Modern Warfare Remastered, I would say story mode, just as good. It looks better, but it's just as good as the original. Multiplayer, they added in guns, screwed up the balancing, so it's going to get knocked down a bit from there. Arcade, never played arcade, so I'm going to be looking at it for multiplayer. They added loot boxes, terrible. They added new guns, terrible. They should never have done that, in my opinion.
Yeah.
The streaks, they were the same. You had the artillery, the spy plane, and the dogs. Or the helicopter. I forget which it was.
Yep. So
I would put this in the all right.
So it's like, this one's all right. It did provide me some funny moments, but other than recording my early freaking Call of Duty videos back when my channel was getting started, I never really got into depth in playing Modern Warfare Remastered.
Well, the arcade mode was glitchy as hell when it first came out.
Yeah.
And no, I'm talking glitchy. You could barely fucking move.
No, would you say it's better than Advanced Warfare? Or not really?
Probably so. I hated that futuristic crap. So I would say, as far as preference goes, I would say it's above Advanced Warfare.
Yeah. And now we go to a game that you and I, Frank, have been playing a lot of in the last freaking month and a half, and that's World War II.
Yep, let me go ahead and get right to it. First off, the multiplayer maps are the worst in the series. It has the worst maps. DLC maps are the best part of it.
They all suck. You and I know that.
Maps are the worst maps ever made. Goddamn Sledgehammer.
But yet we still play it.
Yes, because I don't like the new ones. I don't like the futuristic crap, except Black Ops 3. I'll play that one. And then the zombies. Again, complicated fetch quest crap. And I'm not even going to bother going into zombies. And then the campaign. Mediocre and generic.
I think the only reason why World War II did good until back in 2017, everyone liked, because it wasn't flying around futuristic shit.
Yeah, but it had the worst maps, the worst creator class. The streaks were all right. Yeah. I disagree with the Molotov being a streak. It was a grenade back in World War. And the guns. Holy cow, the guns.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on a second.
Oh, God, he's going to show us something. Oh,
God
Jesus.
Damn it, Dusty, you made him go on a tirade.
I made him go on a tirade. Knowing that's the game me and him are currently playing, and those maps suck. The gunshot's inaccurate. And it's full of problems, but we still play it anyway. Oh, God, I've made you go on a damn tirade. What are you going to show us now? Of course.
I'll tell you one good thing about it, though. At least they don't do that stupid trope where you gotta empty your gun until you reload it. No. There's a little button right there. You press that, you unload your gun. At least they got that one correct. I'll just set this here for now.
And let's not forget, the freaking shooting in that game is inaccurate, like we were discussing.
Yes, literally. If you look at play of the games, a kill cam, you'll see the bullet fly right by.
Not even hit them.
It won't hit them. And people say, oh, that's just lag. Well, explain the bullet hole that's off to the side that wasn't there before, but now is there.
I mean, you could literally get shot and killed if the ball if the shot's literally 2 feet away from you.
I will shoot a guy in the ass. He won't die. He's fucking Forrest Gump. Me, I'll get shot in the ass and I'll die.
I mean, this game is really...
Forrest Gump knows a shot in the ass ain't fatal.
Yeah, and this game, with all of its inconsistencies had, I really can't say that it's trash. Or all right.
I wouldn't put it in trash. I would put it in either good at the most and all right at the very minimum. Because gameplay-wise, it's all right. It has bad spawns. It has bad maps. The guns, half the guns are recycled for World of War. Well, a quarter of it, I should say now, because of all the loot boxes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, your little favorite map is Shipment.
Yeah, Shipment.
Yes, we have Shipment in World War II.
There's not a single, just like Ghost, there's not a single map in this game that I like.
I mean, every time, man, goddamn, Frank, every time we play this game, and you're like, oh, there's a map, they both suck, go classified, pops up, that sucks. They all suck.
Yeah.
They all suck.
There's only 2 maps that I think are all right. They still suck ass, but they're all right. Egypt and Anthropoid are the only maps I'll even touch as far as wanting to play.
I liked Egypt. That one was pretty decent.
Yeah, the reason I even like Egypt to an extent is it has, more ways to move. You're not funneled down one way, funneled down another, and one way in the middle, and from the sides, one little path leading into the middle. I'll give you 3 examples of this. Flag Tower, Dance Forest, and Aachen.
Yeah. It's like, Jesus.
Those 3 maps that you just said, Frank, were, to me, when I played it, shit.
Yeah, like me, I hate Flag Tower. The maps I hate, the 5 maps that I despise the most in that game. 1, Groston House. 2nd, Shipment. Flag Tower. Let me think. I gotta pick which maps are shittier than the others after that. Because those are the top 3, and then down here it's really hard. Let's just say 3.
Well, Groston House, that one was fucking crap too.
Groston House was shit.
I hated
Shipment was shit.
I hate small maps, but Groston House, you had poor visibility.
I mean, it's like, I hate small maps too, but when it comes to Shipment, I just freaking go in there just to do freaking contract freaking stuff now. When it comes to getting kills.
And in World War II, you got bad spawns. Like, I will spawn. How many? Dietrich, you remember that clip, right? When I've
seen it happen at your house.
I spawned on top of the stinking arrows.
Yes, I seen that happen when I was over there Christmas Day last year.
Yeah, let me see if I have another clip like that.
Like he got killed, literally spawning, and as soon as he spawned in, gets hit in the freaking head with an arrow. Couldn't even do nothing.
I didn't get hit in. I didn't get shot by the arrow. I spawned on top of the exploding arrows.
And then you blew up anyway.
Yeah, and then I'm sitting there saying, out of all the spawn points on this map, you had to put me right there? Really? There's God knows how many spawn points, but you put me in danger. If there was a train track, it would spawn. If there was a train track and there was an oncoming train, it spawned me in front of the train. So the train's coming along, hi, bam.
Splat.
Well, the thing is also your teammates, they suck ass too on those freaking maps because they just crowd up and bunch around you so you're trying to get around and you just can't do anything.
The teammates are useless. I mean, hell, what was it, last night at time of recording? You and I were against each other in one of the freaking, team death matches we did. I shoot at your damn partner. You're just standing there behind me. You could shoot me in the back anytime you want. And you're like, I'm just gonna let it happen. Just do it. Kill him. I don't give a fuck.
Literally Riptidz. I kept burning it with the damn shotgun. Also, that is something they should have never added, the fire shells. But in a way,
yeah.
I'm glad they added it because it makes the shotguns less annoying in a way of no hit markers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So get this. I ran up behind him and I was just following him around like this close, just following him around.
Just stalking me.
And then he started shooting at my teammates. I'm like, hey, D2. I'm just, hold on. I'm like, hey, D2. I'm just sitting there staring at his back. And he's shooting at my teammate. And my teammate's just watching me stare at it. I'm like,
not even doing anything.
Do that, and then the D2 turns around, bang.
And then I just started busting. I'm like, you sat there and literally just let me kill your teammate, didn't you? He goes, yep. He probably thinks you're an asshole. But yeah.
I'm trying to find.
We're in World War II. I would say it's freaking good.
I think good. I think good at the most. Not great, but good. At times it's good, at times it's decent, but I put it at good.
I put it in between good and great.
So,
I would put it at good. So that's two of us that say good. That's 2/3.
Well, is it better than Black Ops 3?
Black Ops 3, I say, has better maps. It has better streaks, better guns. Aside from that, it's mostly the maps. The maps is what drags it down the most.
We'll just put also,
another thing I complain about in World War II is being shot in my back. It happens a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, D2, how many times do you get shot in the back in World War II compared to any other Call of Duty?
Too many to count.
Yeah.
That's because they spawn everyone right in front. It's like, oh, it's a kick me sign, but instead of a kick me sign, it's a shoot me sign.
Yeah. But now that we're done ranting about World War II and recalling funny shit, we go to Black Ops 4 next. And this one, unlike its predecessor, Black Ops 3, unlike Black Ops 3 that came before, it didn't have no flagging rounds. This was boots to the ground strictly.
Yeah, but here's the thing about it. This had all right. The maps were decent. They were all right. It had some remasters such as Slums. It had Jungle from Black Ops 1.
Yeah.
Then there was also the fact that they increased the health to 150 instead of just the standard 100. I didn't like that. It made quick scoping more overpowered.
Yeah. Of course, in my opinion, my best Call of Duty edited video came from a session playing Black Ops 4. So there's that for me personally. I thought it was an alright game. But you go in depth more about BL4 here.
The zombies, I didn't touch zombies. I could care two shits for that. I played the Blackout mode, which was the Battle Royale mode. It was a Fortnite knockoff.
Yep. Because you gotta realize Fortnite came out literally a year before Black Ops 4 did. So yeah, Fortnite came out the same year as freaking World War II. That's why I was trying to rip that off on Black Ops 4, I guess.
Yep, it had no campaign, which was a travesty.
Yep.
Honestly, I would rank it higher if it had a campaign. It was all right.
It's like the
zombie mode. Let's just say it was a zombie mode.
For me, multiplayer was where it was at anyway, and I had some funny, good moments with friends. Hell, one of my best Call of Duty games, in my opinion, came from Black Ops 4. But like I said, I think it's just, all right for what it is. It's not the greatest game. It's not a go-to that I'd come back to, like World War II is.
Well, that's what I said. I just put it in all right.
I still say it's better than Advanced Warfare.
But
I still say it's better than Advanced Warfare. Would you think it's better than the remastered Modern Warfare, though?
I would say yes, Black Ops 3, because I prefer the multiplayer in Black Ops 3 over Modern Warfare Remastered.
Yeah, Black Ops 4, that's what we're talking about.
That's all right. The streaks are good, the guns are good, but I did like the creator class. I didn't like they changed the health to 150. I don't like specialists. This was the last one to have specialists. But aside from that, it's all right.
Well, specialist was a whole freaking can of worms that they should never have opened.
What's this? You're 2 and 25? You're getting your ass kicked? Here, have a war machine. Bullshit.
Yeah. And then we go on to probably one of the main ones. I know Frank will say trash. And that's Modern Warfare 2019.
No, that's the ones following it, but not that.
I personally never played any of Modern Warfare. I just stuck with BL4 for another year, if I'm being honest.
Modern Warfare 2019. First off, it had doors that you could open and close. I hated that because you would peek through the door, get shot. Peek through it, claymore. Peek through it, trip mine. Peek through it, there's nothing. You go in there, door would close, you get shot in the back because he was behind the door. I hated doors.
The old peekaboo action.
You would go right through the door instead of peeking through it, claymore, trip mine, a guy looking at it with a shotgun or something. Doors made it a pain in the ass. I hate doors. I hate them so damn much in Call of Duty.
I love that. That's where I differ with you, Frank. Is I love that
the doors
because that was fun as hell. Just camping behind the door and having someone coming right through the damn door. They're like, "Oh, no one's here." Peekaboo!
Motherfucker!
You.
So you're telling me the reason why Frank hates it is the same reason why you like it, John. We know what you were doing.
When I was playing it, I'd be like, "Here comes Johnny!"
God damn it! We know what you were doing in that game. The thing that Frank hated.
Yeah, and then let's move on to survival. The survival mode. Now, the survival mode, it was a poor man's survival mode from Modern Warfare 3. I will give Modern Warfare 2019 this. At least it wasn't zombies. It was something different.
Yeah.
Well, they wanted to break off from the zombie theme for a little bit and go and give other people more experience with different versions of the game.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, you guys have more experience with this than me. Where would you rank Modern Warfare 2019 edition?
Great.
Hold on a second. And then when it came to campaign, I look at it like this. I don't care. It's just rehashed characters. Nothing original. Well, they're all original. You have Farah, you have some characters, but you have a lot of rehashes.
So, yeah, where would you rank Modern Warfare 2019 version?
All right. I'd rank it all right.
Well, John said great. You said all right. We're gonna never compromise. How about I compromise both of you and say good?
Okay.
That's fine.
I'm putting it behind World War II mostly because I haven't played that.
I compromise to that simply because, well, Modern Warfare 2019 was different than, as far as the UI and how it felt, it was different from all the ones previous.
Yep.
Yeah, you didn't want to play with me on those maps with doors. you speaking about Frank following you.
I actually figured out a way of dealing with the
I can only imagine if I ever played against you on Modern Warfare 2019 version, John. I just imagine I'd just be like, I'm at a door, and you'd be like, why don't you see what's behind door number 1? No.
What's behind door number 1? Dustin comes in.
Shot in the back of the head. Fuck off.
The 725, the stinking Olympia is what it really is. That was the most overpowered shotgun in the game until it was nerfed.
Yes.
Now we go to a newer Call of Duty game that I have some experience with, and that's Cold War, aka Black Ops 5.
Cold War was decent.
I mean, Cold War was alright for what it was. It wasn't the best Call of Duty game. Even though every game I fucking played on the PlayStation version, I kept going positive in multiplayer. Someone like to dwell on the negative over there all the time. I could have given you a run for your money on Cold War, but you never played it.
Yeah, I never played it because I looked at it as another Modern Warfare 2019, just with a Cold War aesthetic.
essentially that's what it was.
Yeah.
But it was trying to make its own identity.
That game, when it came out, though, it had a real problem with crashing.
Yeah.
Which they eventually fixed. But, you know, I can see why that was an issue.
World War II, Call of Duty World War II, also had a real problem with you getting kicked back to the menu.
Yeah. I mean, all these recent games have their problems when they came out. Yeah, and let's not even get started if we do another tier list on another certain type of games. There's a lot of games I would probably put in trash there, but yeah. But Cold War, I thought was okay. They brought back some multiplayer maps from the previous Call of Duty games, or Black Ops games for sure. So yeah, I would place this one under all right. It's not the greatest. I would definitely not put it under the Hall of Fame tier.
I would put it under undecided because I didn't play it, and there are some things different about it from Modern Warfare 2019.
It was decent, so I'd say either good or all right.
Yeah, I would just say it's all right. I think it's better than Modern Warfare Remastered. I mean, I'd rather play like World War II over Cold War, but I know Cold War is just one of my go-tos if I really wanted to play it that I can actually put up with. Vanguard. Ugh, fuck that.
Crash.
Fuck that. It's going into shit. It's garbage.
Trash. It's underneath Ghost as far as I care.
Oh, like that?
I would much rather play Ghost over Infinite Warfare and Vanguard.
Oh, God. Fuck Vanguard, bro.
One, it's made by Sledgehammer, so that's a problem.
Okay,
right
where do you
there.
want the placement? You want Vanguard's placement right here or on top of or right there?
Let's put it number one, trash. It's the worst of the bunch. So far, I have a lot to say about another one.
Why don't you tell your Vanguard story? I mean, hell knows. We got videos on it.
Oh, yeah, my Vanguard story. So, D2 was playing Vanguard with two other friends. I join in, and I end up having to go to the door because someone knocked. So I go down.
We were playing zombies, by the way.
Just so people know. So I end up dying out, bleeding out when I go down. I respawn, and I'm down.
It's like he was like
spawn
up,
in and then
down,
go down,
up, down, up, down.
They revive me. 3 seconds later, I go back down.
Back down
They
again.
revive me. 3 seconds later, down
Down.
again. Seconds
Up,
later,
down,
down
up,
again.
down, up, down.
I just keep going down from nothing. I was glitched. And I ended that game with 30-something downs because of a glitch.
And I couldn't breathe. I was
the only
laughing
game
too
I
hard.
played.
But yeah, I have some experience with the multiplayer before that. It was garbage too.
Well, Vanguard's multiplayer was garbage. It was glitchy as hell. The freaking whole game was just trash.
I will say this. Vanguard, it did have 2 things in it that I liked. Well, it had 3 things. It had the Tokarov. Hold on a second.
Oh God, am I gonna do this again?
I'm going to put this back in save.
How
Don't
many,
it'll go on a rant.
how many warnings am I gonna have from YouTube for showing guns in a video? Yeah. But anyway.
The Vanguard, it had the Tokarov, which before Vanguard, the only Call of Duty to ever have this in it, the Tokarov. The only other Call of Duty to have the Tokarov was Call of Duty World at War. So I think it was great that they brought that back. They didn't name it the Tokarov. They didn't do that. They were either lazy, cheap, couldn't get the rights. They called it the Rat or the Crack or something like that.
Yeah.
They couldn't get the rights because they were too late when they were developing the game to get it, and they just ran out of what they were supposed to do.
Yeah.
Then the other
So they had to come up with a different kind of name. They should have freaking kept it the original name, but
They could have just called it TT.
Well, yeah, they could have. But I'm like, what the heck is this?
Yeah.
Yep, the Tokarov, chambered at 7.62 by 25 Tokarov.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I bought Vanguard and I thought to myself, wow, this was a waste of my goddamn money. Fuck this game.
Yep, and when it comes to Vanguard, it had another 2 guns I liked. It had actually 3 guns that had never been in Call of Duty before. There was one, but it was always on the wall. The Panzerfaust. Think of a tube with a giant popsicle at the end of it, like a lollipop, but it's a rocket launcher. It was a German tank launcher, the Panzerfaust. What I liked about that is, unlike every other launcher, where if you try to hip fire it, it forces you to aim. The Panzerfaust, you can just hip fire the thing, no problem. I used to do that in hardcore, and I pissed someone off doing that. Another gun was the Australian Owen gun. This is, to date, the only time the Owen gun has ever been in Call of Duty. And finally, the Japanese Type 11 machine gun. The Type 11, it's a hopper on the side. You drop stripper clips of ammo into it, and it just keeps on shooting. The problem is, they made it, when you reload, you take the hopper off and put another one on. That's not how it works.
Mm-hmm.
So
they couldn't make it too realistic. They had to put some differentiality into it.
Well, they could have just had it where your character lowers it off screen and then takes it and puts it back up on screen, like the M72 Law in Black Ops 1. The M72 Law was a disposable launcher. You shoot it and throw it away, but your character just puts it away, and now it's loaded again.
Yeah.
And then, crap. The Lee Enfield. I have a Lee Enfield. I don't feel like getting it right now. The Lee Enfield is a 10-round bolt-action rifle made by the British Army, used by the British Empire, really. And Vanguard, it holds 5 bullets max. That's bullshit. It's supposed to hold 10 bullets by default. In World War II, it held 10 bullets. They got it right then. And then they got it wrong here.
Yep.
And then the Volkssturmgewehr. Fully automatic? No, it was semi-automatic in real life. They got that wrong in World War II and in Vanguard. Speaking of the guns, reflex sights on all the guns. That's bullshit. Reflex sights at bare most were in September of 45. The first one, I think, being a NIDAR sight. Okay, rant over. Oh, wait a minute. No, campaign. The campaign was crap. You had mediocre characters. The campaign spent so much time putting a background on each character where they could literally take a page out of the book of Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2 or any other game. You witness what the characters are going through. You experience the story. Take Black Ops 1, the mission for Kuda. That mission alone got you invested in the story.
Yeah.
Whereas Vanguard, it took them a whole campaign to replicate that, pretty much.
Yeah, that's where it lost a lot of people, was the campaign, because of how long it was.
Yep. So we done ran about, is it earned its trash place already?
Yes, it does. It's very much earned its trash place. Matter of fact, if I ever take this to the range, I ought to use it as a target.
But anyway, moving on to the next one. We're like almost done with this tier list, but we got Modern Warfare 2 2022 version, which I'm pretty sure Frank would also classify as garbage.
Undecided.
Yeah.
It was all right.
I really have no experience with this because I remember when it came out, you even said to me, don't buy that game.
Yeah, I wouldn't bother. It's just Modern Warfare 2019.3. Wait, no, 0.4, because you had 2019, Cold War, Vanguard, and then this one. It says version 0.4.
Me, I never played freaking Modern Warfare 2. What would you say, John? Have you ever played that? Modern Warfare 2022?
I played a little bit of it. It was all right.
I really don't have enough in depth to go by when it comes to gameplay.
Decent. A lot of other modes were decent as well.
just for you, I'm just going to put at the bottom of all right, only because I don't have a whole lot of experience. I don't have any experience with that game, but you do. Modern Warfare 3, 2023 version, same thing. I don't have any experience with that.
This one, I would in an instant put it right below Vanguard as the worst of the trash. The worst Call of Duty ever.
It needs its own category of garbage. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we should have made its own tier, but too bad.
Okay, so
Right there.
You know what? You could probably make its own tier if you want.
It's
Make its
freaking
own
uber
tier.
trash.
yeah,
Make its own
over in
tier.
trash.
The whole game was glitchy as hell. Hackers out the ass.
Would you say it's on top of trash?
I say it's the worst of any Call of Duty that's ever been made. It is. No, I think Vanguard is the worst selling of them all. I don't remember how bad this one sold. But
we're talking like straight up gameplay here.
yeah, I'm going to go into it right now. Modern Warfare 3 2023. My lord. When it first came out, it didn't have a single original map. They were all remade from the 2009 Modern Warfare 2
They
map.
were all copies. That's the whole thing. That's all they did. All they did was copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. I'm like, dude, give us some freaking originality.
And then this is called Modern Warfare 3, but they copied the maps from Modern Warfare 2, not the old Modern Warfare 3, which would have made more sense. And then, when it comes to secondary modes, remember, Modern Warfare 3, it had the survival mode. It would have made sense to put that in. But no, they went with zombies on a reskinned Warzone map. And then the campaign. It is worse than Vanguard, in my opinion. Because Vanguard had original characters, an original plot.
It's on par with Vanguard. I'm sorry.
Whereas at Vanguard had original guns. Vanguard had original maps. Vanguard had original streaks. It had original stuff. Whereas this game, recycle, rehash, recycle.
Yeah, copy and paste.
And rehash the characters. There's
So you're telling
nothing
me-
positive I can say about it.
So you're telling me the developers for 2023's Modern Warfare 3 version didn't even try?
Pretty much. It was supposed to be an add-on for Modern Warfare 2, I believe. But Activision told them, no, release it as its own game. And that doomed it to fail.
Technically, it was supposed to be a DLC to the predecessor of it. And then Activision said, no, we want this to be another version of the game, which kind of came back and bit them in the ass.
Yeah, so this is Modern Warfare 2019 version 0.5.
Yeah,
It's the fifth
so...
reskin. No,
so
the
yeah,
fourth reskin.
Storyline, boring as hell.
maps, same.
Freaking multiplayer, glitchy as hell, full of hackers, freaking people that can see you through the freaking walls.
And not a single original map. There was only one map. There was only one map for Modern Warfare 3. That was on this one, and that's Terminal. But Terminal originally came out in Modern Warfare 2. It was on Modern Warfare 3, the old one, but it was not an original Modern Warfare 3 map. It was on Modern Warfare. It's the only thing that Modern Warfare 3, the new one, shares from the old one, having a recycled map twice, a map that's recycled on two different Modern Warfare 3s, the old one and the new one.
So yeah, top of trash time goes, Vanguard sucks, but at least had its own original maps.
It had original characters, original guns, original maps, original streaks. It had original plot. Sure, it all sucked, but you know what? It was unique to Vanguard.
Yeah, and then we go to the last one, which I don't even know if you have any experience with this one, but the last one as of last year was Black Ops 6. I know you and I have experience playing this, John.
This is Modern Warfare 2019 0.6.
I'm going to have to say undecided because I haven't played the campaign yet.
Undecided.
Or we haven't really gone too much into the multiplayer or zombie mode yet.
The multiplayer is fine, but I haven't played it enough to actually judge it myself. Yes, we did a couple of live streams on it, but that's not enough. I haven't touched it in like the last couple months.
Okay, you know what? I think this is the second time this whole time that we've unified on one thing. First was Black Ops 2 being in Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Secondly, this one undecided.
This one still a work in progress. I haven't played it enough to determine how I like it. Honestly. I mean, I'm not, from what I played it so far, it's fine, but that doesn't mean that it won't be crap later. And you gotta realize Black Ops 6 is only like, what, 2 months old at this point of recording?
Who knows?
I think it came out, what, November of last year, 2 months ago?
I don't know. I didn't pay attention. I don't buy newer Call of Duties.
I just know
Yeah, it came out in November.
I just know when it came out, it was also free on the Xbox freaking Game Pass. That's how we ended up playing it.
November 3rd or November 10th.
And because I was undecided, I can't really tier rank it. I haven't played it enough to actually say, oh, it's Hall of Fame or great or good or it's trash or anything like that.
From the gameplay that we've done from when it first came out, it was decent.
But I wouldn't rank it as all right just based on that.
Hey, I just Googled it and Black Ops 6 was released October 25th, 2024.
Okay, so it's 25th.
Well, October last year. Well, close enough.
Yeah, so pretty much 3 months.
About 3 months.
5 more days will be 3. Wait a minute, no. November, December. Oh, yeah, 3 months.
I mean, I only played this a handful of times, and that's not enough for me to be like, oh, it's great, you should buy it, or oh, it's all right, or oh, it's trash. It's still a work in progress for me.
I'm eventually going to be doing a stream of this campaign because I want to see what it is. People said it was pretty decent. People said it sucked. Well, I want to make my own form of opinion on that. And zombie mode, people were saying was pretty good.
Yeah. We're going to have to try that. I need to play more multiplayer on it, but, you know, it is what it is, you know. I need to get back at it, but I've been too busy playing freaking World War II lately. I haven't even been playing Black Ops 6 at all.
Yeah, I've been playing Genshin Impact and everything else, so.
You know, I still think that Modern Warfare 3, the new one, should get its own tier.
Yeah, uber trash.
Yeah, let's give it its own tier.
Okay.
Add a row below.
I'm only doing this just to please you.
By the way, you changed the color of the current tier.
Oops.
That was... Wait. Oh, you made 2 new rows. Don't... Okay.
Oh, fuck. No,
You deleted...
Fine. Technical difficulties, people.
You deleted...
Uber trash.
Oh, no, that's the trash. That's just trash. Because you delete... There you go.
Technical difficulties, people. I'm still getting used to doing this.
Yeah.
We had...
We'll put Vanguard right at the top, followed by Advanced Warfare, then Ghost. And then this one, just call it MW3. Make sure you get 3 eyes of the 3 instead of the actual number.
Uber trash.
How about this?
Or Uber trash?
Or how about this one for you?
Landfill.
That's where the trash goes.
Yep, okay. That's it. There we go. It's so bad it gets its own tier by itself.
Landfill, as in where all the trash goes. It's like the king of the crop.
Yeah, well, some people may like it. Some people may say that we didn't give it a chance, but it was trash, crap. Everything of it was just garbage.
Literally, Modern Warfare 3, Vanguard, literally every other Call of Duty launched with its own original maps. This is the only one I can think of that didn't have a single original map, a single original gun, and rehashed characters from the previous ones. Not even original character.
Yes.
From the previous 2.
So anyway, you think our freaking tier list looks decent enough, or should we change anything last minute?
No, it looks decent.
Good.
Yep. Landfill, that's where all the other fucking trash goes. It gets decomposed. Fuck
Yes.
that. So anyway, yeah, that's our
Also,
freaking...
as a side note, whenever I go on Twitch and I look in the old Modern Warfare 3 category to look at gameplay or watch people stream the old one, I now see the stinking newer. Oops, wrong way. Now I see the stinking new one. Thanks, asshole. Now I gotta work even harder to find original. Real
Yes.
Modern Warfare 3 streams. This is why you don't name your games nearly the same, Activision.
Exactly.
Well, Activision thought it'd give them more money, but like I said, it came back and bit them in the ass.
Yep.
So anyway, that's our freaking tier list for every single Call of Duty from the first one all the way to Black Ops 6. So, yeah, that's our tier list. Until next time, we will talk to y'all later. Peace.
Deuces.